Today I'm thinking about the difference between praying out loud and praying in your mind. Flip the words how you wish, manifest, call in, yada, yada, yada. A couple days ago, in the pendulum of things, I was like, I feel lost, distraught on which way to turn. I think that was in my pissed off video or whatever the hell I said, upside down. And the synchronicity of videos that appeared on my timeline were crazy. Example, when somebody pulls an oracle card at the end of a reading or whatever, the message is the frog. And what does the frog mean? The frog means this. I look up on another video on my timeline, somebody is in their screenshot still frame of what their video is to represent, their thumbnail. That's it. In their thumbnail, they're holding out like a rubber frog. Somebody draws a sigil of what to do, like a sigil to hold in your mind when manifesting. My words are in the morning time. On the first cup of coffee. Excuse me. And somebody else pulls out a card that oddly looks like the sigil that was drawn. So I sit with the sigil because I was particularly drawn to the message, and I meditate with it, and I don't necessarily pull in I'm going out. Let me win the Powerball. I don't pull in the Powerball, but I pull in some other useful things that are very rich. Some Neville Goddard, How to Go to Sleep. I'll let you know if that works. And I started a new wealth ritual from Damon Brand. This is not the quick money cash book stuff, which worked. It worked in manifesting me into a position. I speak about that in previous videos somewhere in the rabbit hole of archive that I have here already. So I see things aligning. Another reader says, when you start to meditate, you'll hear conclasticave, if that is a word, of things to distract you. Now, you hear the lovely bird singing its lovely song. I started to meditate the other day, and I got into my first deep, solid state after a long time of not meditating. Me and meditating have never been a strong practice, but when I do it, I go deep, and I've pulled in some shit pretty fast. But I kind of want to meditate like how Jackie Chan meditates, like meditate in the morning, get into your state, meditate at night, get into your state, and in between those spaces, you'll be a master. I'm not looking to manifest from meditating. I'm looking to do mind control. So, why did I talk on meditating? I don't know. It'll come back to me. So, where I started this video was out loud versus internal. So, here's the thing. When reading the book about, I don't know, all these fucking books I read, reading the chapter on invoking, embodying the archangel's attributes, that was a wonderment internally. Now, I have manifested from internal wonderment before, because it's a simple, and then a let go. And they say let go. And I'm pretty good at letting go. But I guess with the big shit, it's big, right? And blah, 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 frequency, resignation, yada, yada. But I have had the distinct experience where, I remember about the meditating. I have had the distinct experience where asking for some shit out loud will get it done. So, I couldn't find something. I don't know if it was my keys or something, and I got angry about it. And I was like, where the fuck are my keys? Where are my keys? Like that. Not to anyone that was around me, but more so to my personal guide and guardian angel. And I wasn't looking or attempting or embodying disrespecting them. It was like frustration, please help me. And moments later, the appearance of them happens. Similar to this lost feeling, this, I'm so lost, I'm destroyed. You get so many damn signs and synchronicities and symbols, and okay, I do it, and then you get more signs, synchronicities, and symbols. Okay, but what am I supposed to do with that? Okay, and then I get the exact guidance, right? So, in some instances, talking out loud instead of in your mind praying gets the job done. Another reader, after I did the talking out loud, a reader said, sit down alone and just talk out loud and have the conversation. They were saying to let it out, let whatever frustrations are out. Sure. That's kind of what I do here, and sometimes I'll get little epiphanies while I'm recording. I think Ryan Cropper, he has like a method where you like close your eyes, put your palms over your eyes so you see nothing but blackness, and you go into the abyss of your blackness that's in front of you, and you ask a question, and you'll get an answer. And sometimes you have to phrase your question a particular way because you're asking your subconscious. Okay. Since I have been working with so many angelic forces, I have been getting direct directions. So, the difference between asking in your mind, I wonder what it would be like to have the attributes of Metatron or Camael I have seen the shift and the wonderment of, maybe it's like a grander thing. Okay, let's talk about the meditation for a bit. Alright, so the reader said when you go into meditation, you start to do some training of your mind, you'll start to get distractions. And if you get frustrated by the distraction, you just need to meditate more to train your mind not to get frustrated. I'm only talking about this because the attempt of distraction, not that I got distracted, because I went in hard and I get into this state, I call it rock. It's not a sinking feeling, it's not a lifting feeling. I feel like a boulder. My body feels like a boulder, like not in a sleep paralysis sort of way, but like it could be sleep paralysis. Boulder. Get into the boulder state. Let's coin that right there. Okay. But what I tell you when I was going into this meditation, the choir of birds and geese and chickens that wanted to hee-haw all at the same time. You see how quiet it is? Just a little chirp. Right? Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. No. All the birds wanted to hem and haw and sing. Okay. I take my synchronicities. I was like, damn, they trying to distract the shit out of me. But I was like, nope. A fly wanted to land on me. I wanted to freak out. I said, nope. Okay. Now, the scale of abundance that I've pulled in when meditating, or not even abundance, the scale of spiritual power that meditating has brought me has been different. I see miraculous things happen in the matrix when quietly meditating and praying, that sort of thing. I don't know if there's a difference. I guess the difference is like the instant versus the moving of the mountain. The quiet inside, I would relate to the moving of the mountain. And then the out loud is sort of like the instant. Now, they say that the Holy Spirit and, God, the universe, I just saw something where there was a statue of Yahweh, and I'm like, anyway, fucking Mandela. Okay, my brain is everywhere right now. Okay, so I put turmeric in my coffee to depuff from all the sugar that I eat. Okay. They say that universe, God, Holy Spirit, they can hear your internal prayers and dialogues. Okay. Now, I guess that doesn't count with the angels or the archangels, because I have to say out loud Latin, I don't know, words. I don't have all my fucking words this morning. Words. Latin. I have to speak Latin. Invocus nosos, all that shit. But I've been seeing the results. Have they been big time miraculous? They have been coincidental miraculous. I don't know, maybe it's the fucking same. I don't know, I always reference this freaking carrot story, but meditating, I went into a big meditation. I don't know, I was learning about circles of power and shit like that. I put pennies all around me in a circle. Pennies are a conductor. I don't know where I come up with it, but I did. And at the end of the meditation, and in meditation I get to the highest point. I was doing like the meditation where you go to the white part of the universe. And I was meditating for like hard body, like calling in abundance in my mind. And at the end of the meditation, I let out a big gog, like out of like my head lifted upwards, like it was the Fifth Element. I let out the fucking gog of light out of my fucking voice box, and I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Because I ain't never do no shit like that. I have no intention of doing that. Like, num yum ho, it ain't getting. No, that was not. That shit was like, let it out of me. And the next day, I damn near got a fucking trillion carrots. So, in the genie of things, be careful what you wish for. Not be careful, be uber fucking specific. Because when I said abundance, I'm like, I need an abundance of lifestyle. I got 1,000 million carrots. I got so many carrots. Like if I laid the carrots out flat, that shit would have covered a quarter acre. I had so many carrots. And I felt bad. I was trying to use all the damn carrots. It's fucking futile. Anyway. God. Alright, 7:30 on the clock. 17:30. Yeah, I guess that's it. Internal versus external, manifesting, praying. The external, speaking, calling, asking for directions, it has been hitting like it's been slapping like a good meal. Like that shit slaps. So, yeah, there's that. I used to talk to myself when I was a kid. It was attention-based, but it was relief as well. I don't know. I'll touch more on this later. Adios.